What is up, everybody? Coffee Break is back with another video, and well, we have some new information when we're talking about the 49ers who are facing the Indianapolis Colts. Sunday Night Football should be a win for the Niners. Just flat out, it should be a win. But here's what I'll say. Let's start with the Jimmy Garoppolo information because Jimmy practiced on Monday. Now I'm recording this Monday night. So he practiced today. Trey Lance didn't. Everything points to Jimmy Garoppolo starting. And on one hand, I'm like, I know I've stated this time and time again. There's no reason to start Jimmy Garoppolo. But if Trey Lance is actually hurt, then I guess I can understand. Like I mentioned, Niners should beat the Colts. The Colts aren't even a really good team. They're, I want to say, 2-4. Niners are 2-3. But we have looked like two completely different teams. If anyone's struggling more than the Niners, I'll say this. The Colts are. The Colts are really struggling. But there's some cool storylines like DeForest Buckner coming back, playing at Levi's. He's been dominant. I don't care what anybody says. DeForest Buckner is an impactful player. And different like Eric Armstead, because Buckner will fill up those stat sheets with sacks. Actually, it'd be nice if I had his stats pulled up right now. But man, every game I've watched of him this year, he's had a sack. He's been playing outstanding. I don't care what people say. I just wish I had him on my team. That's all I would say about that. But Niners should still win. Niners are, in my opinion, the best team. I thought the same thing about the Packers. I thought the same thing about the Seahawks. But here we are. I think, though, this is the season. To me, if you lose this game, then there's no reason to start Jimmy Garoppolo moving forward. If you win, then, it just carries over to next week to see what you're talking about. Like, in terms of, can this team really make a run to go at it at the playoffs? Like that. That's what it boils down to. Is this a playoff team? They haven't been playing like a playoff team the first 5 weeks of the season. Well, 6. So now it's time. Like, this is where you answer the bell. And if this is a playoff team, this is a real easy team to sort of get on the win column. That's all it is. Just get on the win column. And if it's even better if it's an impressive win, meaning you dominated this team from defensively to offensively. But we know that is hard to come by given how inconsistent this team really is. So all I ask is that you come out Sunday with a victory. That's it. That's it. Sorry, you probably hear my dog in the background having fun. Wife's out. Everybody's just partying here. Okay, so I have his stats pulled up. It'd be probably a good idea if everyone is able to see them. DeForest Buckner. Sack. So I guess I've only watched the games he had a sack because he only has 2 sacks. Okay, 2 sacks, but I'm telling you, man, quarterback hits 2-2-1-1. He's impactful. He's impactful, and I think he's a stud, man. I think he's all pro worthy, right up there, man. He's a really good football player who is not injury prone, and that is hard to come by. So it'd be fun just seeing Buckner. It's so weird still seeing him in blue. There's some players that red is just your color, bro. And Buckner's one of those guys. Like, can you imagine seeing freaking Patrick Willis in a blue jersey? That is just disgusting. If it's not Pro Bowl, don't wear it. But here we are. All right. I did have something interesting to share with you. Grant Cohn kind of has these videos pulled up. Is there any audio coming? No. Okay. They're Sudfeld practicing. This is kind of cool. I mean, I like seeing just some of these practice highlights. I wish I can go to a practice, to be honest, because to me, I like to see people's body language, to see how confident you are. And so when you're going through drills, I like to see what you look like after you finish a drill. Like, where's your head at? I guess it's only a privilege that you can have if you're in the media. But what I found funny out of watching this video, the comments, man. YouTube comments can be brutal. Trust me, I know. Lance is on the other side running the ball through 300-pound linebackers. I mean, Jimmy mixing it up between his two signature throws, the 6-yard suicide ball and the quick linebacker strike in the flat. Kittle just upgraded himself to probable. Colts seen practicing with 35 in the box. So how come he doesn't move like that during the game? That's a good question. That's a very good question. Why don't we see that mobility in the game, Jimmy? Rich Scandadildo hasn't developed any quarterbacks ever, so why is he still our quarterback coach with those BS quarterback drills? Hey man, for real, this is on a serious note. Can we just have like I don't know personally how good of a coach Rich is. I don't think we'll ever know unless he's just booted out of the league. But it seems like quarterbacks just don't get better with him. Yeah, there's sirens. I just don't understand it. You want to have someone, a quarterback coach, who can develop Trey Lance. And it always falls back to Trey Lance because really, that's the mortgage. Why? Because we gave up 3 future first round picks. And say what you want about 49ers drafting first round picks as of recently, as in the Shanahan era. That's still 3 first round picks, man. So we're banking on Lance being, you know, as good as what we've seen from Dak, Josh Allen, people like that. Found that pretty hilarious. And then, and Killian, what does she do? She's a writer for the San Francisco Chronicle. Someone dug up this old tweet from Ann. It was simply, it says, I don't think Stafford is an upgrade over Jimmy Garoppolo, but that's just me. Um, I definitely knew Stafford was better. Actually wanted the 49ers to go after him, and I thought they were the team that was pursuing him, but little did we know that was the LA Rams the entire time. Um, I wish I had Stafford on my team, but I'll take Lance. I literally will take Lance. Mobile, great arm. Again, he's 21 years old. I just can't wait to see him when he's 23, right? Like when he's 23, had a couple of starts under his belt. I just can't wait to see him then and there. But um, come on, Ann. The whole world knew it. Hi, Ann. As a Lions fan who has watched most every snap Stafford has taken, I can tell you he is light years ahead of Jimmy G. That's true. If Stafford was terrible, I'll tell you Stafford makes Elway-esque throws every week. That is also true. This is why I love Stafford, because he can make every throw. What I mean by that is he can make those throws outside of the numbers. What is the main critique of Jimmy? He just throws over the middle, which is why safeties, DBs, linebackers just sit there, wait for the receiver to get into their zone, and then plow. Here comes the big hit, which is, I mean, Kittle almost got killed 2 weeks ago. Like we should be thankful that that wasn't a severe knee injury to George Kittle. But yeah, I mean, Jimmy, like when we say he can make those throws, of course he can make it outside the numbers, but it doesn't have any velocity. That football is so interceptable. Is that even a word? Interceptable. That it DBs are actually daring him to throw because they're like, let me get my interception of the game. And I'm sure that's what defenses talk about week in and week out when they face the Niners. Like, hunt the middle, hunt the middle, hunt the middle, pressure up the middle, up the middle, up the middle, bat footballs. And so this is why we thought that the Niners would be more prepared within the last 2 years, where Jimmy would start to get more comfortable and start slinging it a bit more. But it's just that talk has all been a dream for the 49er fans. And it hasn't happened. I think it's too late, right? Because we already drafted Trey Lance. That's really what it boils down to. All right. Couple other things to talk about on this Monday evening. DK Metcalf. What the hell happened? Well, I'll tell you what happened. Shannon Sharpe. So let's take it all the way down to the root of it. So Shannon Sharpe tweets, "What was DK thinking? Why try to play hero football in that situation?" So what Shannon Sharpe is referring to is simply the I think it was the second to last play before the Seahawks were able to kick it for the game tying field goal, and somehow DK didn't run out of bounds. He actually tried to pick up more yards and try to run somebody over, which almost ended the game right then and there for the Seahawks. Why? Well, because Steelers corner knocks the ball out. It's loose. I forget who recovers. It was another wide receiver for the Seahawks. And then they really had to get lined up to spike the football and stop the time. There was literally 1 second left on the clock. That could have been a what the hell moment. And the Seahawks are actually very lucky that the game wasn't over right there when the Steelers could have easily recovered. And I think 2 plays previous, their running back had fumbled. So they got lucky twice. The game should have been over. It shouldn't have gone to overtime, but it did. Steelers still won. Shannon Sharpe was with everybody. Like, everybody was like, what is DK Metcalf thinking? Like, those few yards don't matter. Like, worst thing can happen to you. You lose the football. You lose the football, and Steelers could have won. That's it. Just run out of bounds. Run out of bounds. Stop the time. That's the most important thing. You picked up the first down. Now stop the time. So DK, being DK, he says, "Stop questioning me, little boy." Of course, Shannon Sharpe is going to respond. Nothing to question. That was dumbass play, and your pride won't let you admit it. You can't question anything I've done. Pray your resume will be as complete as mine's. Pray. Enjoy the rest of your day. Damn. At this point, just take your L, DK. Just take your L. From the looks of it, I can wipe my shit with yours. Continue to gossip, you washed up wannabe. I just don't understand that. How is he wannabe when he's already a B? He's already a B. What do you know? Yeah, Maddie. What do you know who you're talking to, DK? Exactly. I don't think this is a wannabe. You're not even half the player Shannon was. I mean, people went in. See, this is the play I'm talking about. Just go out of bounds. It was pointless. Like, what are you going to pick up 1 or 2 yards with that move? And so, clown pose, this is the most used meme. This is, yeah, he just got schooled. Pretty much. So, it wasn't just Jamal Adams this week. It was also DK Metcalf. So, yeah, that was pretty bad. All right, folks. Well, I just wanted to update you all on the Jimmy Garoppolo situation. I also think that Jermichael Hasty is going to return. I think it was only 6 weeks, right? So we're in week 7. He was out week 1. So I think that Jermichael Hasty should be practicing this week, which is a big boost. Again, I think the Niners should win easily, easily, but I'll take a win. I'll just take a win. Now, if you lose to the Indianapolis Colts, let's just say that there is definitely going to be a riot at Levi's. And let's just say that Trey Lance should start moving forward. That's all it boils down to. If you lose, season is pretty much done. Let's just go with Trey Lance. If you win, that is fantastic. Why don't we stack more wins? Because I know I talk. I mean, I'm talking about the Niners. I love doing it. But I'm done with the talking. I'm more about action now. That's what I want. I want action. So Niners better come out like if their freaking hair and their ass is on fire on Sunday night. I want to see a full on display. I want to see that this shit matters to some players. Because it matters to me. God damn it. All right. Anyways, folks, thank you all for just listening to me rant. And as always, we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.